Hey, what's up, people? How you doing? Welcome to Zany Reality TV. I hope your day is going smooth. I just watched a video and the lady was actually talking about her childhood trauma. Despite she said that despite she went through a lot of traumas when she was growing up with her parents, and she has forgiven them though, but she cannot forget it. And she truly questioned like, have anyone faced such trauma? All right, so what I want to say is this, because there used to be a time in my own life that I also went through trauma, and this trauma is not about you being, flogged in a certain way that seems to portray wickedness or something. You know, there are a lot of traumas, trauma in words, trauma in the way you're being treated, trauma in a lot of aspect. I used to ask myself a question. I asked myself this. I said, why is it that some people go through a lot of trauma? Why another person in the family doesn't go through that trauma? Why is it so? And then someone said something which stuck. I said, the reason why you're going through this drama is not because you're being hated, but it's because you are the chosen one. So when you are the chosen one, you will face a lot of things, a lot of challenges, a lot of traumas, a lot of abuse, a lot of things that will go on around your growing up, your life. Now, this person also made me understand that if there is no story in your life, if you have no story, then you have no placement. That it is the reason why you're the chosen one, so you can have a story in order to tell, that you can be able to change that pattern in the world, to change that pattern in people's lives. If you've been going through a lot of traumas, being traumatized by your parents, being traumatized by the people you lived with, being traumatized by your even marriage, being traumatized by a lot of things, your uncles, your aunties, your relatives, being traumatized, you are the chosen one. You are a great person, because if you do not go through this traumatization, you won't be that great person that you are today. Most of the people that you hear the storyline, they have a story to tell of how they suffered back then. How they won't go deep to tell you, okay, what they've actually passed through in that suffering, but they just summarize. I used to walk off shoes. I used to sell. I used to hawk on the street. It could be trauma from the parents forcing them to, make money for them, or to sell, and beating the hell out of them. So the traumas in different patterns, but you will see that these people become the billionaires. These people become the multi-millionaires and billionaires. These people become the icon that people look up to, the people talk about.